Right, sorry about the internet issues to begin with. Don't know really what happened, but I simply restarted the router and my repeater, and then it, poof, worked once again. And yeah, the goal for this stream is to complete the Blood of Mine DLC, but there is a certain quest that I would like to try, see if I can complete before we do that. Should turning on soundless. Don't want to be disturbed. Oh yeah, those guys. Take Lewis or Margaret's. Let's talk again.
Raise your sighs to the Prophet Lebioda on his behalf.
My apologies, but I'm simply not in the mood.
How did we get here, you know? Because I know you gotta to the quest of which I'm talking about is the Aerondight quest. And you need the virtues, complete all the virtues. And this is one of them. But I'm not sure I chose correctly or not. How far can I backtrack? Let's see here. Okay, we are here. And how about... Yeah. Let's try it. Yeah, now I'm live. Notifications and stuff. Excuse me. I'm a little bit tired. I've been working 12-hour shift night weekend. Ah, yeah, here we go. So I'm a little bit tired. But we'll get through this. I got my own personal swallow.
All day, flipping those cards like some dwarf. Disgusting.
Indeed. Far better to stand at the door of Lebioda's temple, mumbling prayers from dawn till dusk.
Ingrid, I prayed for you, that you would cast off the yoke of gambling.
Fine job you did of it. Seems the gods had also heard enough of your cackling. And you? Why are you here? This is a private conversation.
Doesn't sound like a private. Mind keeping it down?
Mind keeping it down? Neighbors are complaining.
Neighbors? Everyone here is dead.
I know not your name, but you must help me. I refuse to spend eternity at the side of this heathen. Remove him from my crypt at once.
Slow down. What's the problem?
This is my crypt, and this saintly shrew harangues me even in death. An eternity of nagging, the misery.
I was blind and a fool to marry him. He's a slave to the cards, prepared to wager his own child on a round of Gwent.
Is that so?
Once, damn it, and as a jest. How many
As a
times
jest?
must I explain? And who sank our fortune into some silly statue of Lebioda?
Piety. That was my cause. The prophet immortalized would have transformed this land of blasphemy and betting. How was I to know
None
it
is
was all
either
a
better than the
fraud?
other.
Because I warned you.
Or worse.
500 times.
Quiet. Shut up, both of you.
Now, which one did I choose again? Get one of you out of here.
Who does the crypt belong to, rightfully?
Must you ask? It's mine. My family's. The de Corentans. Are you illiterate?
True. But my dowry served to repurchase it from those you owed.
Look, if there's to be peace and quiet here, one of you's gotta go. Need
Okay.
to move one of you out.
Yeah, but this
Yes.
is
Take him. Please. Do so. And I shall tell you where I hid his lucky Gwent cards.
What? I knew it was you. And now you would evict me from my crypt, then pay for the deed with my cards.
What a lovely marriage. Even in death. And death did not do us part,
Blast it
eh?
all. Had I those fairy cards at the tournament in Valhalla, I'd still be alive. It's your fault, you pox incarnate, that they stabbed me to death.
They murdered you for your debts. I had nothing to do with it.
And that's true.
Come, I heed this good book-thumping wench. Mind, I know well where she hid those cards. I'll tell you myself, as soon as you've removed her.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Need to think about it.
Yeah.
Alright, gotta move one of them out.
So the same place as last time.
Thus spake the prophet Lepiota. Thou shalt not play for coin.
After which he promptly added, "For you shall have none left for me."
Heretic, shut your mouth. I shall speak to you no more.
Louis de Corentin,
No, it is I
raise your
who shall
size
speak
to the
to you
prophet
no more,
Lepiota
you
on his
utter
behalf.
That doesn't really tell me much. Now, which one do we choose? Her or him? Really not sure. Ashes of Margot the Corentine. Well, it's rightfully his family tomb, sort of. And I seem to win either way, considering I get the Gwen cards. What did it say again?
Louis de Corentin, raise your size to the prophet Lepiota on his behalf.
Right. Does it really matter? There is no right and wrong here, is it? Fine, I'll take her. Do not know if it's the right choice or not.
If you truly must do this, then please, at the least, deposit me somewhere pleasant.
All the same to me. Where do you want to go?
Take me to my mother's grave. It's in the old cemetery just outside the city walls. A lovely spot, almost on the lakeshore.
Right.
The flora there, it's extraordinary, really.
It's a better place than here, isn't it?
Extraordinary flora. Where is it exactly?
Beneath the outspread arms of a chestnut, the tombstone bears my mother's name, Micheline Belrose. To think I failed to heed her when she warned me about that lout.
Honestly, seems to me that she would be more happier with her mother. Right then, see you, Louise. See you later. Find the Belrose family tomb at the old cemetery. Yeah, working on it. Internet's still holding up fine. Good. Good, good. No, wrong way. There we go. God damn it, Carol, listen. It's a beautiful evening.
Margot mentioned. So where's the grave? Under a chestnut. Or so Margot claimed.
This chestnut tree? Oh, no. Excuse me.
Micheline Belrose. This is it.
Place the urn.
Wow, that's done.
Great. Return to Louis to discuss your reward. Oh yeah, I've been actually looking for a couple of new Gwen cards. Gotta fill out my deck, you know. So that I can actually win sometimes. I'm not that good at it either. Oh, here is the entrance to the cemetery. I knew I missed something. Suppose it wasn't happily ever after. Not in that marriage, at least. Knock knock, Louise. Where are you?
Moved the urn with Margot's ashes, just like you wanted. Louis, you there? Should have known he'd stand me up.
Yeah.
All right, if that's how you want to play it.
Make Louis show himself. Just a guess. Yeah, just remove the urns.
Please, put me back. Yes, I'm a fraud. I lied to you. I've no notion where the cards are, but I shall think of something. Just wait.
So you lied. Bastard. Was looking for a new gold cards.
A swordsmith. Trentin's the name. I skinned him at Gwent once, but he had no coin, so he promised me the pride of his collection, a lovely blade, finely fashioned. I passed on before I could get it, but you could collect it in my stead. Just tell him Louis de Corentin sent you.
The dead Louis de Corentin?
That could indeed prove problematic.
It's a slight implication, yes. Yeah. What are you
I
thinking?
know. The man's a gambler, inveterate. His wife forced him to seek help, a hypnosis or some such. She believes Trentin no longer touches cards, would wager her virtue on it. Were she to learn he still plays Gwent, well, he'd be in a deep doodaloo.
Deep doodaloo. That's a new term.
Thanks.
Yeah, I guess. Something. Now find that the neighbors can be able to sleep. Man, the cackling was loud. Waked up the entire neighborhood. Suppose both the living and the dead will be appreciative of that. Talk to the swordsmith and Trenton Lewis's sword. No, wrong door, isn't it? Yeah. Don't remember what the entrance was. It was on the other side, wasn't it? Yeah, here we go. Hello there, Trenton.
Steel in all of Tucson. Take a gander.
Here to collect Louis de Corentin's sword.
Ha! That's rich. The Corentin's dead. Who are you? His brother? His lover? Louis never mentioned either.
Maybe so, but he told me a bit about you. Heard you used to play a little Gwent. Had a habit, in fact, till your wife helped you kick the addiction. Real treasure, wife like that.
Ah, the bum poke. Ugh.
Got you by the
Here,
balls,
I thought
Trenton.
I might hang it over the mantle again. Louis, knowing radishes from the underside. But it seems I must. So be it. The sword's yours. But don't leave me high and dry.
Right.
Give me a chance
Got
to
myself a
win
new
back my
sword.
dignity at least.
Forged in fire.
A round or three for coin?
Let's
What
check it
about
out.
the wife? Not afraid she'll...
In my home, what I say stands. Women have got no power. Besides which, the wife's away for a few days visiting her sister in Belhaven. So, shall we play?
I don't have the cards to play you. Yet. But I will have it.
Think I'll pass this time.
Bambot. But a no's a no. I'll not insist, no beg. Your loss.
It would
Take
be.
care now.
Right then. Now I gotta collect a reward for solving the mystery of the nocturnal noises.
You'd best behave.
No. Oh yeah, the sword. That's not the one I got, but it's one I found. Last stream. I mean, it's not the best sword, but it certainly isn't bad. But we are after Aerondight. I just hope I completed all the virtues, or if I'm missing some. I'm not sure which one I will be missing though. But we're getting to it.
Nothing doing.
Did you care, sir? Our sweet shining sun.
Hello there.
I don't know about you, but I
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Oh, there you are, aren't you?
Hey there, I'm done. The cemetery ought to be real nice and quiet now.
To sleep in my own bed once more. The clogs has grown intolerably loud. The punters bellow like men possessed. One madman especially, always shouting, "Order in! Order in!" But tell me, at the cemetery, what was it? Beasts, as you claimed?
Yeah, it's just a marital spat.
Nope, just a marital spat.
That's it?
Yes.
They hollered like skewered polecats. Sorry to bother you with such a trifle. Here for your trouble.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Suppose it's been worth it. 50. Better than nothing. Now, I vaguely know the location of, yeah, it should be here. It's a lake in an island, and an island in a lake. Supposedly it's based on the King Arthur's legend of Excalibur. Yeah, I watched a YouTube video of it.
That Duchess of ours. Have you at least diddled her others?
Come on, Roach. God damn, you look good in those new set of armor.
Move it!
Fancy boy. And yes, Cyberpunk 2077 will release in Norway on December 10th. I have plans to stream it at that time. Luckily, I got 17 days off of work now. It's more than enough time for that. And I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be awesome. I hope. Unless... Oh, excuse me. It's a beautiful castle, really. I know I've said it 100 times, but I really mean it. It's gorgeous. Roach, you don't like stairs, do you? Follow the wrong marker. Again. Yeah, we'll get there. But yeah, as I said, I'm a little bit tired after working 12-hour shifts, night shifts, that is, in the entire weekend. But my shift period is now complete, and I can do whatever I want for 17 days. I'm really feel like I've earned it. Right then, Roach. Yeah, last stream we got... God damn it. Got girl painted. If you missed that, I would advise you to check out especially that quest line. Kind of funny. And yeah, I do believe one of the virtues was that you are gonna have to buy the painting from the painter, which I did for 1,000 crowns, expensive as yeah. But I did nonetheless. And then there is sparing, you know, the beast in the beginning arena at the Blood and Wine quest. Sparing that creature It was, I don't remember. Yeah, we gotta help a knight defeat a beast which the knight is too cowardly afraid to do so. I did that also last stream, by the way. Yeah. Now let's see if I missed something. After that, we will continue the main quest.
Whoa.
The end game of Blood and Wine. Because we did defeat Detlef, and we saved Anna Henrietta's sister by buying the ribbon in the fairy tale lands. It's such a small thing, and it must really suck not buying that and finding out later that you messed up. Now where do we get up from here? Because you'll get the bad ending, won't you? There we go. Oh, god damn it. Hiccups have started again.
I'm walking on water.
Yeah,
just
you
like
Jesus.
Like who?
like a pond skater. Who
Ah,
are you
here
thinking?
it is.
No matter. I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you, eh?
No.
Wrong.
So that's Aerondight, and I do believe if you play The Witcher 1 and you got the Aerondight in The Witcher 1, you can transfer the files, save files or something, to The Witcher 3 and get it automatically, but if not, you're gonna have to complete the virtues and the other quests.
Hey, happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Would be a handy ability.
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
You could say so,
What's
it's
so
quite
about
extraordinary.
it? I mean, besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths. I watch over it. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know. For I know who you are.
You do? How?
You have proven yourself capable of great sympathy. You are a man of honor,
Oh,
as
I am?
many can attest. Of humble means yourself. You showed generosity to others.
Yeah, I
Your
gifted
valor
the
is the
messenger.
stuff of legends. To acquire the
I have
sword,
acquired the virtues.
you must first convince me
Nice.
you are worthy. The inscriptions on the stones describe the 5 virtues.
Or have I?
Honor, wisdom, sympathy, and generosity. During your time in Tucson, you can prove these virtues dwell in your heart. In this world, there are many in need.
Or
They will
I'm
help
missing
you prove
one or
your
two.
chivalry.
The Hermit at... Okay, let's see the quests. Can only be... Let's see here. Treasure hunts, isn't it? There we go. Wait for a chance to prove wisdom. Read the inscription stones. So it's wisdom that I'm missing. Valor does not make one good. Okay, that's valor. Honor. Wisdom is a virtue you should strive to cultivate through one's life when it's possible. Wise cannot become even wiser those. Remember the choices are not which make our lives easier, simpler. Often they make you more complicated. Okay. So I need to prove my wisdom. Apparently. I have read them all, haven't I? Wait for a chance to prove your wisdom. Now, that requires us to do quests, but I've got no idea Which one? What's this? I haven't been here before. Let's check it out. Not that that's related to this quest at all. I just need to think about the wisdom part a little bit. Now, where the hell do we get the wisdom? Perhaps I'll need to do some research. And don't worry, if this takes longer than 2 hours, I'll play longer than 2 hours, because I've got time for it. This stream will be as long as I need it to be. Come on, Roach. God damn it, there's a bush in the way.
Move it.
Although after this stream, I'm gonna start pre-downloading Cyberpunk. So it's gonna be more or less ready on December 10th. Forktail. Right. Let's dance. Boop. God damn it. There we are. Get back down here. Okay, there it is. The loot. Really handy when crafting the Grandmaster shit. I'm still missing my swords for the Wolven Grandmaster set armor. But that's not the main priority right now.
Wonder if I'll find anything Merton left behind here.
Oh, Manticore gear. Sure, I could collect those diagrams. What in the... A hooded woman? Oh, it's Brooks, isn't it? Oh, it's an Alp. Great. Now, where is my vampire oil? Insects, relics. Here it is. Yeah, these guys are not exactly easy. Especially at lower levels. Miss me. Gotcha. You ugly piece of shit. Is there more of you? Hope not. Now let's see what we got up here. Linen and rope. Shackles and chains. Oh, here is something. Diagram. Prisoner's journal.
Notes in the journal suggest that straight out of prison, Merton went to the legendary cave. Lebiota was supposed to have hunkered down there once. That's my next destination.
For the Manticore gear, that is. Sure, we can find those diagrams. I mean, why not? I do believe the Ursin armor, the bear school armor, is actually the one that's generally seen as the best. It depends on your build and preferences though. But I gotta go to the toilet. I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. I'll install the Stream Deck tomorrow or something. I need to open it up and test it out. But I will be sorry that took a while. Sorry for keep you waiting, but here we are back once again to find the virtue of wisdom. Now, I'm not really sure where to begin. Bastille prison ruins. Is it over here, perhaps? What I'm talking about is, I know there is a quest you can take to complete this, but I'm not sure where to find it. Well, let's just go along and see what we can find. Where was the fast roll pole again? Ah, due to the south. Come on, Roach.
Giddy up.
Indeed. Oh, god damn it. Damn it, you're really good at getting stuck at bridges and stairs, Roach. Oh, fuck it. Hello there. You should be. Well, not of me, that is. What's the matter? You don't like... Yeah, cats don't like Geralt. Because he's got the cat eyes, perhaps. I really should be getting to fixing up my vineyard too. And there's so much stuff you gotta do. Like an awful lot. Now let's see here. Gotta check my quests. Perhaps I already got it active. Scavenger Grandmaster Griffin. Base stats. That's... Let's see, secondary quests. Oh, here it is. Found it. Yeah, this is exactly the kind of quest I was looking for. Talk to the man issuing the contract. So it's a contract to pick up from, I guess, the board around here. The closest one, I think.
And what do you get for all that work? A crook in your back.
Oh, it was really close to where I already was. Well, that's convenient. I do believe you need like 15k crowns to fix up the vineyard completely. But I've been spending all my previous earned money on the Wolven Grandmaster set. Yeah, next big expense will be the vineyard.
Help! Help us!
Someone, please help!
Well, hello.
What's this about?
Monsters! Monsters there, in the cave!
We managed to flee, but Hugo remains inside.
Hugo?
Our brother! He's still in there, inside!
Well, we gotta go get him,
Help
eh?
us find him! We'll pay you for your toil.
Sure, I can help. Yeah,
Fine.
no problem.
I'll look for him. You two stay out here.
Find out what happened to the missing brother, and I'm curious to see what kind of monster that scared him or trapped him or whatever. Let's see here. And up you go.
Kicking Mars, damn it.
I do believe I got insect oil here somewhere. Yes, yes I do. Damn it, there's a lot of you. Oh my god, damn it, I did not mean. I didn't see him spawn until the very last minute, and by that time I was already halfway through my dodge. Got him. Yeah, monster parts are really handy when you dismantle them to make crafting materials and stuff. Real handy dandy. Let's see here. Use the witcher sensor to look for the signs of Hugo. Oh, what kind of ore is that? Silver. Oh, God damn, these creepy eggs. There we go. And Hugo. Oh, that's a sword, I think.
Fresh blood on the blade. Weapon was Hugo's, maybe.
Alright, fine. Perhaps he'll get use of it once I find him.
Blood trail. Could be Hugo's wounded.
Yeah, pretty sure that it might.
Warm and damp. Kikimores prefer cooler environments. Probably.
Let's see. I'm just gonna save in case I mess it up.
Why they keep their distance.
Oh, it's a hot spring.
Damn, water's hot. Get burned if I don't watch it. Could use some protection. Maybe Quen will work.
Oh, this is gotta hurt, you know. Hot springs are really, really hot. It sort of implies in the name, doesn't it? Captain Obvious. I should tell myself that. Green diamond ring. So you're telling me that Hugo dived in this spring? Like, honestly? Even a witcher, I gotta use Quen to do so. That's just a treasure location, isn't it? Oh, no. There is something significant here to the quest. Stiff filter. What was that item? Let's see here. Still filter. Item needed to complete a quest. Got it.
Blood hasn't even dried.
Oh, here we go. Here is the trail. And here is Hugo.
You, Hugo? Your brother sent me.
Ja! Dizzards, scoundrels, tartmongers! They attacked me, but I fended them off. Now, they sent a brigand to finish the job.
What are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about? Ran into them outside, claimed monsters attacked. They ran, made it out, but you got stuck inside. They asked me to help you.
Is that what they told you? The lying weasels.
So
More trickery on their part.
From
I'm
what
certain.
I
Whoa, slow down.
understand,
What's this about?
I'm Hugo Monar.
you gotta
My
unite
father,
brothers,
Victor Monar,
basically,
you may have heard of. A cognac distiller he was, famous
in
for.
order
Before he
to get
passed, my brothers and I would quarrel
the wisdom
about
virtue.
who would inherit the family business. So father decided he would force us to work together. He broke his still down into its parts. 3 of them he hid, telling each of us the location of one. When my brothers learned my part, the last, was hidden in here, they decided they did not need me anymore. They decided to cut me out of the business. Literally. We argued, fought. The noise must have woken the beasts. My brothers ran for the mouth, while I ran deeper in.
Found the missing part though.
So you came here to find a piece of a still. Mean this thing?
Yes! Where did you find it?
In a hot
Bottom of
spring.
the pool of a hot spring. Really hit it well, your father.
That's kind of diabolical, hiding the
Okay.
still in a
It
hot
is not
spring.
much, I know, but I promise you good prices.
The water is like
Once the tavern
90
is
degrees Celsius
Hold you
to
that.
boiling point.
Now let's go. Brothers are probably getting antsy.
That would hurt as hell if you were to die in that.
Wait, see there? My brothers. They've rounded up some thugs. They mean to attack me.
No, I don't
We
think
don't
so.
know that.
Would you try to tell me it's a coincidence? That they return with an armed band? They've come for the last part of the still. They won't kill me for it. Please, you're my only hope. Kill them. Elsewise, they'll kill me.
Kill your brothers? You want that?
Well, perhaps not them, but the other roughs, for certain. As to my brothers, I don't know. You couldn't perhaps render them harmless? Will you defend me?
Oh, it's just... No one dies, not today.
Not about to start cutting folk down because of a family squabble about some spare bit of machinery. We're going over there, and you're gonna settle this. Talk it out.
But should they attack, you will protect me, will you not?
If they attack.
Yes.
Unprovoked. Let's go.
Hugo! Are you well?
We were worried. Why do I doubt this?
Listen, while you were in there, we realized this tiff is senseless, idiotic. You might have been harmed, gravely, and that's something we could never live down.
You see?
Lucian is right. We must bury this hatchet, work together as father wished it.
Claim to come in peace. But then who are these men?
Hunters, who had made camp nearby.
Nipple
Spotted
piercings.
us and asked if we had no need for their aid.
Looks painful.
You went in, were gone a long time. With these men to help, we thought we might come to your rescue.
All right, glad to see you've made up. Now I really need to get back to my own affairs.
Naturally. Your payment.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help. Should you ever find yourself near the Clever Clogs, you must stop in. Superb cognac. Some of the best.
Will do. So long.
Now that should give me wisdom, right? Yeah. It did. Excellent. Now we get to get the Aerondight. Oh, it's only over here. Come on, Roach. We are getting the Excalibur, basically. panther. Right. Now Rosh, you stay here and eat some grass. I'll be right back. There you go. Jesus is back.
You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must
That's a
prove your skills
beautiful
are worthy
sword.
through combat atop the water's surface. Are you ready?
Yeah, we get to fight a hermit, I think. I am ready.
Anytime.
Then draw your blade.
Cool.
This is the last.
Damn it. Oh, what the?
You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
Oh, what the? Oh. I know it's heavily based on the King Arthur legend. So, do we get... I do think we get to see the Lady of the Lake bring up the sword, if I'm not mistaken.
Behold, your Aerondight.
That is beautiful.
We've met before.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
I have played a
The
little
Lady
bit.
of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it.
The Lady of the Lake.
And
I do.
trust this time you shall not lose it.
You get to meet her in The Witcher 1. I played thus far in The Witcher 1. Years ago.
Just wonderful.
Awesome. Just awesome. Now let's check it out. Where is it? Here it is. The perks are each blow generates charges with which increase sword damage by 10%. Charges are lost over time or when receiving damage. A fully charged sword always deals critical damage. Damn. That's OP. Killing a foe with a fully loaded sword will expend the charge to permanently increase opponent's damage, to damage increase by 0 to maximum of 20, increasing along with your character level. Now, I should have gotten this early in the game so that it would develop with me, you know? That would be far more better, but this will have to suffice. I'm quite late in the DLC now. Yeah. This is allows art science cast additional 20% for freezing components. Oh. Ah. Swords. No. Kind of more handy, isn't it? Can only choose one at a time. I really like that they added another skill tree in the Blood and Wine. Gives it even more customization to your playstyle. Right, so now we got the best sword in the game, isn't it? I think it is, as far as I know. And now let's complete the pomp and strange circumstance. That is a big sword. Give me a minute. I'll be right back in a couple of minutes. I need to attend to something. I promise it won't take long. Right, let's continue. Now we gotta talk to Damien. I believe that's the kid that cleaned our shoes and stuff in the city center. Along with meet him along with Regis. Holy shit, I am a little bit tired, but still very much awake. No, the bootlack, that's not Damien. The bootlack is somebody different. I mixed up the two characters. Sorry for breaking. Cannot trash the party, didn't I? That is a gorgeous view. I need to go. Yeah. Roach, you stay here and eat some flowers. I'm sure they're tasty. Perhaps I should meditate to get up my potions, so that we're 100% ready for what comes next. Or as ready as we can be. Oh, damn it. Hello, the guardsman.
Feeling peckish? Head to the pheasantry.
I have been there. Not my kind of place.
What's new, Silverlocks? Looking for diversion?
Hmm? Sorry you were in my way.
Geralt, well met.
Thank you. Oh, it's all the way down to the port.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Nice tune.
Lovely tune. Looney Tunes. Dead end. Thought it was a shortcut down.
The Duchess summoned him.
Hello there.
Time to hide. You look now.
What? Hide and seek? I ain't got time for no hide and seek. Really? Lollivier Square. Fancy names. They have.
Our fate.
It's all I ask for.
Oh, this is the remnants of the mercenaries I fought here once. During the main quest line, we got ambushed right here. I think. Yeah, we did.
Better to die of drink than of boredom.
Still can't get over how beautifully designed
Banishing the beast.
this place is. Strumpet, no, you're not the one I wish to speak to. There you are.
Isn't that the truth? I noticed it myself. But
Greetings, Geralt.
There we are.
it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again?
Mm-hmm.
Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Sure.
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean souls. A fine slogan.
I suppose it is. How's business?
How's business?
Well enough. I can't complain. Though it'd be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it.
You did last time.
How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all.
Now that's a sin, eh? For the bootlegger's job, that is.
know. They all had no home.
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard.
Where the beggars get the letters from? Remember what they looked like?
Remember what they looked like?
Of course. I've a mind like a steel trap, as I said. They were ragged, unshaved. Their clothes were tattered. As to their boots, well, I mentioned that already.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Let's go,
Thanks,
Rigus.
kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Indeed. It's a good kid. In spirit.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oof, dreadful.
You've to move your little camp
We should be right around here.
Lassamar. Okay.
No filth folk
Let's go knock some
There's no need to.
heads.
You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
Meaning, you're decent? Question mark?
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves?
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
Don't want to do
We
this
should
for your
step
own
aside,
sake.
fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Warned you.
Alright. I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
You're
What
welcome.
they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
Yeah. Need the
Need
information.
some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the boot black in Rue de Garl.
The boot black. A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Thanks, we'll
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
wait. Indeed. Let's hope we don't wreck this place once they show up. Perhaps we can sort it out diplomatically.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve this soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot black. I know this.
Oh,
Does anyone know what the
tense,
gentleman means?
full music.
Go on, speak up. Romain?
They most certainly know, but they won't tell.
We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the boot black. Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
Give me that letter, if you will.
It's a matter of importance to the duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you. Plain and simple.
I don't need to be that
I was to
rude.
deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
She?
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest.
Yeah.
These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Do wonder though. Letter revealing the 5th victim. Should I have
Damn
let
it.
him have it?
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
What's the name?
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this.
Please elaborate.
You will see to our Duchessa.
What?
It seems we underestimated Siana rather grossly.
Sian is culprit?
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain teaser and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler.
Damn.
We've proof
Shit.
of a coup d'etat.
A coup. Coup
Duchess
d'etat.
was to be Detloff's last victim. Siana planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins.
Shit.
She was known to
What
show a
a
hard heart on many
bitch.
occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes.
What?
All
Oh.
seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive.
Yeah,
If
got
you'd like
that
to be
right.
certain, you could always ask her yourself.
You think that's a good idea?
Think it's a good idea? After all, we foiled her carefully planned scheme. Think she'll even want to?
Talk to you? Would it harm you in any way to try? Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked up.
Yep.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her.
Coming with?
Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Detloff and his minions rampage.
Okay, I understand.
Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Siana.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence.
It's understandable,
She
though.
treated Detloff cruelly.
Caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
I can understand where Regis is coming from, though. She basically manipulated and psychotically planned a coup d'etat, or whatever he said, on her own sister. Caused many innocent lives to die on the hands of Detloff and other vampires. It's like a sociopath and a psychopath. That's not to say that Siana was not made that so by herself. The court and the duchy, not her sister though, kind of were culprits in creating the monster that eventually became Siana. And I thought there's a few speck of humanity left in her. That's what I said a few weeks ago, and that's hopefully something I'll say this weekend. Yeah, me and my colleagues from work are going at in Norwegian it's called Christmas table. Basically a tradition. So we'll simply go to a restaurant, eat some Christmas food, and then have a few drinks, if you say so. Of course, within the spirit of and the rules of the current pandemic, but it will be fun nonetheless, I think. That is a beautiful sunrise. Or is it a sunset? Oh, it's downstairs. I love the look of this courtyard. I haven't explored it fully either.
Geralt, I knew from the start you'd best the beast.
This castle seems to be... Oh, it reminds me slightly of Neuschwanstein in... Was it in Austria or was it in Germany? No, Germany. They have a castle where the kind of fairy tale inspired.
Halt!
Oxy, perhaps?
Urgently.
In the matter of?
The suspect could plan... Plain and simple.
Talk to her. It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without special permission. Period.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation. Urgently.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no?
Yes.
Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Thank you.
Promise to be brief.
Knock knock.
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Hi there, Sienna.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the fifth victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Dettlaff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
You would love it if I drop it, didn't you?
Stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Oh, cause she turned her back on you. I forgot about you. Not because of the Black Sun. I don't... Yeah, she did envy her too. It's kind of all of them, isn't it? But for the most part, I think it's the latter.
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
Yeah.
I probably will.
Ah, honesty. Finally. Think I've heard enough. Yeah, perhaps. Forgiveness
Perhaps, just
is
for
a virtue.
second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good. Sometimes only the bad.
It's a good point.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me, hmm?
She was a child, sure. Might ask her, yeah. Those two girls in the same room, is that really a good choice? Or a good idea, I mean. For once she might have a knife in a boot. Or something. And stab Anna.
Don't know. But you could just ask her instead of sending monsters after her.
There's
Yeah.
nothing she could say to change what she did to me, to justify it.
Maybe. But there's nothing out there to justify what you did to her and all Toussaint. Yet Anna Henrietta hasn't given up on you.
Ugh. You really want a happy ending, don't you?
Got a feeling.
With all of us living happily ever after. Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another. And that would be a shame.
Farewell, Sienna.
Well, I guess trying to justify Anna Henrietta's action is a lost cause, but despite that, in forgiving her would be the happiest of endings. Ish.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Yes.
Let's go. Want to see him too. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
The scar kinda grows on you. I mean, looks badass. Don't look too good.
Your face doesn't look good. Though it looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of arnica. Yeah, I hardly feel it anymore.
5th victim. We can start. Ah.
All right, we can start.
Very well. But you must behave. Less like a hired thug, and more like a man deserving of the Duchy's highest honor. In fact, you'd do best to maintain a dignified silence throughout. Very well.
Silence?
Let us get things underway.
That I can do.
Don your ceremonial attire. Then you'll come with me.
Ceremonial attire.
Grace awaits.
I think I accidentally sold my former attire. No, I didn't. Had it in my back
In
pocket.
the guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness.
Yeah, that's generous
Your
of you.
Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Toussaint's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast of Beuclair.
That music kinda scared me.
Step forth.
I was expecting something to blow up or an arrow to shoot or...
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beuclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this
Last
symbol
action
serve
hero.
as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beuclair.
Much... Is that poison she drank?
In
Oh, I
more
get
familiar
paranoid
terms
here.
now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you. In
You
addition.
have?
I give you more than a dozen barrels of
Ooh.
Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table.
Thank you.
The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Oh. Ah. Truly honored.
Feels like a second distinction. I'm honored. Thank you.
I trust you shall make good use of it.
I know I should probably tell her, but better to hear it from Sienna herself, in a way.
In a moment I shall speak to Sienna. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds. As head of state, I must judge her fairly, but she is my sister. Thus my heart bleeds for her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beuclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
Right then, moment of truth, or got a bad feeling about this. I got a really bad feeling about this. Why does she have her hand behind back?
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. And my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Partial in this. But she had cause to feel pain. Yeah.
Bitterness consumes Sienna. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beuclair. I know her reasons. Understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Sienna?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder. The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child. Thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you...
She's
Your dagger hurt most.
bouquet of thorns.
You were my Henrietta, damn it. My darling little sister.
She can really sting,
Now do you understand?
is what I mean.
She betrayed me.
Claim to understand all those you detested, had killed.
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister, the day they banished me from the palace? Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark. And which you set afire at the last, to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment. It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid. The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace. Supposed acts of cruelty. Inappropriate friendships. They cast me out. But you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner, lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
That's not true. I searched for you, sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found.
That is true. She didn't want to be found.
Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
Tickles. I was kinda scared there for a moment. Uh-oh. No, I don't believe it's over yet, is it? Or are we good? I really don't know. Still waiting for something horrible to happen. No? Can I relax?
All in all, best part of the
Yes.
whole ceremony, it was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Oh, this place is like a strong wine guild. Good in small sips.
Oh, that's true. Never
How
drink
do you
strong
find my
wine too
personal
quickly.
brew? Not too strong.
Just right.
Wish I
Credit
could
the
taste it
local
myself.
mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Fine, let's go.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. And I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here,
Oh.
gloves and a mask. Don them,
Oh.
and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
The mask and hats. Let's see here. Oh. Let's keep the... okay, where is the mask? Quest items. There, and... gloves for picking mandrake. There we go.
This
That's not
blue
creepy
light
at all.
makes me, oh, so dreamy.
Any for your thoughts? Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about... oh, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
No. Why am I wearing that sword? I want to use Aerondight. Are we here? Oh, mandrake roots. Right then, now Riggis, I collected the mandrake.
Bloodsucker go.
What the?
Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all.
Uh-oh.
Damn it, where'd you go?
What is he up to?
Regis!
Uh-oh. Yeah. I'm not taking any chances. Let's see, there we go. Pants. There we go. And iron sword, where is it? Right, let's continue.
Damn it, where'd you go?
Oh shit. Ah, vampire oil is required here.
Regis!
That was
Why the
Brooks,
hell?
eh? They called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
So
Won't
we
let it go, will they?
no.
they will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint.
You're leaving?
For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home.
You did?
On the nightstand.
Cool.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Don't know yet.
Don't really know yet. Might find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the stars after laying my bedroll at the roadside.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on, which of course brings to mind Dandelion.
Yes.
I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
No.
Could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. That first stay in Beuclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Hejsan Allen.
Killed him.
Gott att se.
Wasn't easy though.
Let's sit a while longer. No, I'm curious, where will he go?
What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Spilte meg Fortnite da?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Jeg har ikke begynt med den, nei.
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a
Sitter og gjør det.
none there believe
Så mye annet
anymore.
å spille
This fact alone could be
framover.
useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view.
Most certainly is. Let's say a while longer. Yes, Cyberpunk, ja.
I so don't feel like going anywhere.
Torsdag. Ah,
Sit here a while longer.
here, let's roll the
So
credits.
we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Jeg blir nok med på fredagen, jeg også. Skal jobbe ekstra. vet ikke hvor ennå. Man, this DLC, I get why people absolutely adore it. And it's...
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Cyberpunk blir jo lansert på torsdagen, forhåpentligvis. Da skal jeg nå streame det. Men fredagen så blir jeg på ekstra enten på 4-eren eller 8-eren, tror jeg. Vi får se. You know, it's not only the cinematic action scenes or the fighting with monsters that necessarily make Witcher such a great game. It's a small and quiet and calm moments. It's a shining example of that is what we just experienced with Regis. Simply a calm and quiet conversation. It's in the quiet and calm moments where it really outshines itself. I think from other similar RPG style games. It's one more thing that makes the Witcher series stand out, in my opinion at least. Go home. Be it ever so humble. I suppose it's... oh, it's my vineyard. Awesome.
It's thin scrapings around here.
But just because the story ends does not mean... Roach? Why are you wearing that armor? Just because this main story ends doesn't mean we will. I mean, I still got a vineyard to fix up, I still got more Grandmaster gear to hunt. And we got Cyberpunk coming up. But I'm not necessarily done with The Witcher. That is what I'm trying to say. Now, Roach, where is your saddle? Ah, here it is. There we go. No. No. And... there we go.
Run, Roach.
That's what they call ritual reliability. Thank you.
Now I got a few coins on me. I got 12,500. That should be enough for a few upgrades to our vineyard. Awesome. I suppose we got the happy ending, didn't we? Reunited the sisters, make them forgive one another. I'm glad we did. Forresten, åtteren var helt for jævlig vekka her, Erlend. Så kan du glede deg til du begynner. Hvis du skal på åtteren da, i så fall, for den var fullstendig ubrukelig av året. Bare stormgass og belastningsvansker og prakk. I wonder what kind of gift Regis gave us on a night table. This is not one, is it? Still haven't actually tried out Aerondight yet. You should try contract or something and do that.
Something's in the wind.
Oh, we thought it was yummy.
Here we are.
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Brigus, I guess. Or maybe not. Interesting. Now who could that be?
Unexpected as ever.
Oh, yeah. Unexpected surprise, but a welcome one. Most welcome. Did not expect her to show up. Jennifer?
Beautiful as ever.
Indeed.
Won't you even ask why I've come? Or how I found you?
Wouldn't get a straight answer anyway.
Quite true.
Used to bother me, all your secrets. Now I know if you have something to tell me, you'll tell me. Don't need to ask.
I missed you, Geralt. Madly.
I missed you.
Come outside. We can hold hands and stare at the sky. Like some shitty two-crown romance.
An unexpected visitor, but most certainly a welcome one. Brought a lot of books.
Brought quite a few books. Let me guess. Working on a new spell?
Not at all. These aren't grimoires, just pleasure reading.
Oh.
The name of the orchid. A widower for half a year.
Always thought you too busy to make time for something as impractical as pleasure reading.
Because I was. But now I'm not. A few weeks ago, I awoke to the realization that I know not what to do next. I have no plan. I have no goal.
Existential crisis?
I like that.
Oh.
Finally, I can stop thinking about politics and focus on what's important to me.
Sounds
Which is why I came here.
good. Awesome. Excellent. Do you like Toussaint? I certainly do.
So far?
The landscape's lovely and the towns are charming, no question about that.
But
the southern sun plays havoc with my wardrobe. To be blunt, wear black down here and you're pretty damn hot.
Yes.
Might need to think about changing your color palette. Off-white and pea green, for instance.
And I'll wear scents distilled from turnips and daisies.
yeah, give that
I
smile
think
there
I shall
is
simply stay
awesome.
in the shade. And you'll bring me cool drinks. At regular intervals.
Well, we got wine. Plenty of it.
Bring you whatever you want. You know, feels kinda strange having a home.
I must say I never pictured you owning real estate.
Me neither.
Was something of an accident, but I'm not about to complain.
Accidentally
Yen,
inherited a
back
vineyard.
then, before we fought the hunt, said you wanted to run away with me to the world's end. This vineyard, good enough?
Yes, although there's one thing missing.
Siri?
Namely,
I shall give you a hint. It's large, white, has 4 legs, category taxidermy.
oh yeah,
Ah.
the unicorn. Fine, you can bring it down here.
I knew you'd see things my way.
I remember the unicorn. Very well, in fact.
Ever thought this day would come? Me and you, peace and quiet, bees buzzing, birds chirping.
I almost regret delaying so long before coming to you. I was quite the silly goose.
Yes, you
You
were.
have doubts? Though I imagine it might have been hard coming after me. Always were proud as a peacock.
Please, Geralt. I'm not like other sorceresses to feel that following someone means my wings have been clipped.
Ooh, watch what you say about your colleagues. Remember, it's an ill bird that fouls its own nest.
Well said, Witcher. You're not only handsome, but wise, too.
Got a virtue of
Feel
wisdom.
a bit like the cat that got the canary.
Yeah, and I'm... Damn it, you win. This time.
Ha!
How'd that start, anyway? Our duels and wordplay.
Forgotten. It was at a vernissage in Banard. You started it to keep from going mad with boredom.
Hmm?
I remember finding your sense of humor both groan-worthy and somehow endearing. Never change, Geralt. I beg you.
I won't. Let's talk later.
So, talk again later?
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
Excellent. So we'll stay at the vineyard. That is basically... perfect. For Geralt. Wouldn't have it any other way, to be honest. A pheasant. Now where is the... I need to upgrade my... vineyard. Nope. My Choldemo. I need to have a... by the way, I want my shades. There we go.
Renovations coming along all right?
Wonderfully. The furnishings you last had me order have arrived.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going. Refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds?
Alright, I'll call him BB.
Been thinking about the outer walls.
If I might. No.
Yes, bruising up.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state.
Awesome. Now, the next step.
Is there anything...
Yes.
Know what?
I shall be glad.
Starting...
I agree.
Nope.
Baron?
He was actually a...
No,
that's not what I meant to click.
Shame that...
Not at all.
Starting to really...
I agree.
Oh, we gotta wait until the...
Thanks.
construction
Get back to my
is
business now. See you soon.
Yeah, wait 3 days for the general refurbishment to finish.
Turn steadily. My Camilec aches something fierce.
I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me.
Yeah, let's write on some monsters next time. That's it for today, guys. And tomorrow I'll be streaming Red Dead Redemption 2 on Twitch. Wednesday is The Other Worlds, and Thursday is The Moment of Truth. That's where we'll stream, hopefully, Cyberpunk 2077. I'm honestly looking forward to that a lot, and I'll start pre-downloading it as I'm finished here, so it's more or less ready at the time of December 10th, because that's when it releases in Norway. I know it releases December 9th in certain regions, but not in Norway, unfortunately. In other case, thank you all for joining in. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday too. In other case, see you later and good night.